My mum picked her birthday over my grief. But Dad's will expose her secret life. I'm standing in the rain, staring at my sister's house. Lights are on. Laughter spills out. They're celebrating. My dad's funeral was yesterday. My hands shake, clutching the letter he left me. His words, his truth, burn through the page. They knew. They all knew. And they lied to my face. Push the door open. I remember Claire, my sister, freezing mid-laugh, wine glass in hand. My brother Tom looks away. My mom, she just stares, cold as stone. I hear Mom's voice, sharp like glass, saying, "You shouldn't be here, Sarah. I'm not here for answers. I'm here for the truth. This moment, this betrayal, it's why I'm telling you this story." Hey, I'm Sarah, 32. Exhausted. Still piecing myself together after that night. I'm a daughter, a sister, a wife. But right now, I'm just someone who needs you to hear this. Here's the promise. By the end, you'll know what they hid from me and what it cost. But here's what they didn't know. The truth always finds a way out. This took me over 40 hours to research, write, and produce. If this story grips you like it gripped me, hit that subscribe button. It costs nothing but means everything to creators like me, pouring our hearts into real human stories like this one. Let's do this together. Before we dive deeper, have you ever had a family choose their own interests over your grief? Drop "betrayed" in the comments if you've been there. See you. It's been 6 months since that night. I'm sitting here sipping cold coffee, staring at a world that feels off. Like I'm living in someone else's story. I'm telling you this now because I finally got it. Grief doesn't just break you, it reveals you. And it revealed them. My family. The people I thought I knew. I'm not here to wallow. I'm here to understand. To make sense of why they turned their backs when I needed them most. I'm flipping through old photos, fingers lingering on one of Dad. Have you ever lost someone and realized the hole they left is bigger than you thought? That was my dad. My anchor. The one who taught me to question everything. And now I'm questioning them. Look, I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. But this story, it's not just mine. It's for anyone who's ever felt blindsided by the people they trusted. Stick with me. Let's figure this out together. Growing up, we were the Carters. Picture perfect. Mom Diane was the planner. Every detail of our lives mapped out. Dad Michael was the dreamer. Always sneaking me extra ice cream when Mom wasn't looking. Claire, my older sister, was the golden child. Straight A's, prom queen, never a hair out of place. Tom, my younger brother, was the jokester, charming his way out of trouble. And me. I was the quiet one. Watching. Listening. Trying to keep the peace. But peace was never real. Not really. I'm 16, sitting at the dinner table. I hear Mom's voice, sharp, cutting through the clink of forks, saying, "Michael, you're late again. Where were you?" Dad's voice was weary, answering, "Work, Diane. You know that." She didn't believe him. Neither did Claire. They'd exchange these looks, like they knew something I didn't. Tom would crack a joke, defuse the tension. But I saw it. The cracks were there. Then I met Jake. My husband. Is different. Solid. When I told him about my family, he'd listen, really listen. Not like Claire, who'd interrupt to talk about herself. Or Mom, who'd turn it into a lecture. Jake saw me. He was the first person who made me feel like I wasn't invisible. But my family didn't love Jake. I remember Mom saying, her lips tight, "He's not one of us." Claire called him boring. Tom just shrugged, but I could tell he agreed. Looking back, that was the first red flag. They didn't want me to be happy, they wanted me to be loyal. I'm 25 at Claire's engagement party. Everyone's laughing, clinking glasses. But I catch Mom whispering to Claire, her eyes on me. I can still hear Mom hushed saying, "She's pulling away. We need to keep her close." Claire's voice was smug, replying, "Don't worry, Mom. Sarah's not going anywhere." I didn't hear it then, but I felt it. That tug. Like they were tying strings to me, pulling me back. Every time I tried to step out, get a job, move out, plan a life with Jake, they'd find a way to make me doubt myself. I remember Claire saying, "You're not ready for that job, Sarah. You're too sensitive." Mom would add, "We just want what's best for you. Best for me. Or best for them." I'm alone, staring at a family photo, tears in my eyes. I ignored the warning signs. The way they'd guilt me into staying. The way they'd twist Dad's words to fit their story. I thought family was supposed to lift you up, not hold you down. Can you already see the red flags? Tell me in the comments, what's the biggest red flag you've spotted in your own family? We've all got those moments where something feels off. Share yours. Let's talk about it. That night in the rain. It wasn't the beginning. It was the breaking point. Let's go back to where it started. I'm holding Dad's hand. His grip's weak. Machines hum cold and steady. He's slipping away. It's March 12, 2025. I'm in the hospital watching my anchor fade. Dad's eyes flutter open. He whispers my name, Sarah. His voice cracks, barely there, saying, "Don't let them twist it." I don't understand. Not yet. I'm drowning in this moment. The air's thick, like breathing through glass. Nurses move in slow motion. Then he's gone. The beep flatlines. My world shrinks to that sound. I stumble into the waiting room. Mom's there, staring at her phone. Claire's texting. Tom's pacing, cracking his knuckles. No one looks at me. My voice trembles, saying, He's gone." Mom's voice was flat, replying, "I know, Sarah. We need to plan the funeral." Her voice is ice. No tears. No hug. Just logistics. Claire doesn't even look up. Tom mutters, "Sorry, sis." Then checks his watch. I'm standing there, heart shattered. And they're acting like it's just another Tuesday. Feel invisible. Again. I slide to the floor. Hospital tiles cold against my legs. I'm replaying Dad's last words. "Don't let them twist it." Twist what? I'm too raw to think straight. All I know is this ache, like someone carved out my chest. Have you ever lost someone and feel like you're screaming into a void? That's me. Right now. Begging to be seen. I drive home, rain blurring the road. Jake's waiting. He doesn't say much. Just pulls me into his arms. For the first time today I breathe. It's the day before Dad's funeral. I'm arranging lilies, his favorite. Mom's on the phone, planning Claire's promotion party. Yeah, you heard that right. Party. I remember Mom saying, all brisk. "Sarah, keep it simple. No need for a big fuss." My voice was pleading, saying, "But Dad loved music. Can't we have a violinist?" "He'd want." Claire cut in sharp, saying, "Sarah, stop. We're not made of money. Besides, my events this weekend. Priorities. Priorities. My sister just said her promotion party trumps Dad's funeral." I'm gripping the table, knuckles white. They're moving on. Without him. Without me. Jake sees it before I do. He's stirring sugar into my tea, watching me stare at nothing. His voice was gentle, saying, "They're shutting you out, Sarah. You don't have to take it." He's right. But it stings. I want to scream. Why don't you care? Instead I sip the tea. It's too sweet. Day of the funeral. I'm at Claire's, hoping for something. Connection. Grief. Anything. Instead I get this. Claire's voice was distracted, saying, "Sarah, grab those balloons. We're late for setup." I'm stunned, saying, "Claire, the funeral's in 2 hours." She said something like dismissive. "Oh, right. Well, Mom's handling it. Just help me here first." I'm holding balloons. Balloons. While Dad's casket waits. My throat burns. I want to throw them in her face. I slip out to the porch alone. The air's heavy with spring pollen. I'm choking on it and on their indifference. Tom walks by, carrying a tray of appetizers. He doesn't even stop. I'm clutching Dad's watch. Stop ticking, just like him. I'm alone in this grief. They've chosen their party over him. Over me. Do you ever feel like your pain's invisible? Like you're shouting into a storm and no one hears? That's where I am. Jake finds me. He doesn't talk. Just sits, his shoulder against mine. He's my tether. The only one who sees me. His voice was steady, saying, "You don't need their permission to grieve, Sarah. You've got me." His words are a lifeline. I'm not alone, not completely. But my family's rejection cuts deeper than I can say. The funeral's small. Just me, Jake, a few of Dad's old friends. Mom's there, but her eyes are distant. Claire and Tom show up late, whispering about the party. I'm giving the eulogy, voice shaking, when Claire's phone buzzes. She answers it. I'm talking about Dad's laugh, his love for jazz, and she's taking a call. I want to scream. Instead, I keep going. For him. I'm pouring my heart out, and they're not even listening. That's when I know. They're not my family anymore. This part always gets me emotional. Have you ever felt completely alone when you needed family most? Share your experience in the comments. This community understands. We're here for each other. That night I found Dad's letter. His final words. They change everything. I'm clutching Dad's letter, rain hammering the windows. His words sear into me. I can still hear him saying, "They're hiding something, Sarah." It's a week after the funeral. My hands tremble, unfolding the paper. Dad's handwriting, shaky but clear, warns me. Trust Jake. Not them. My stomach twists. My family. I'm at Claire's, uninvited. They're all here. Mom, Claire, Tom, sipping wine, acting normal. Too normal. Claire's voice was overly sweet, saying, "Sarah, you're here. Feeling better, I hope." Her smile's tight, like she's selling me something. I catch Mom's glance at Tom, sharp like a signal. My skin crawls. My voice was cautious, saying, "I found Dad's letter. He said you're hiding something." The room goes still, wine glasses pause midair. Mom's voice was calm but icy, saying, "Sarah, you're grieving. Don't make things up." Tom's voice was nervous, chuckling. "Yes, sis, you're reading too much into it." They're circling me, words smooth as glass but sharp underneath. I'm not imagining this. They're lying. Claire steps closer, her perfume heavy, cloying. She touches my arm. Too gentle, too practiced. She said something like, patronizing, "Sweetie, you're emotional. Let us handle things. Dad's estate, the house. It's complicated. Handle things." That's when it hits. They're after something. Dad's money. His legacy. My legacy. Then Lucy, Claire's daughter, pulls me aside. Her eyes are wide, too wise for an 8-year-old. She whispered, "Aunt Sarah, they're fighting over Grandpa's stuff." I heard them. My heart stops. Lucy's voice, small, certain, cuts through their lies. Child sees what I missed. I'm done being their pawn. Dad warned me. Lucy confirmed it. They're not just grieving, they're scheming. I walk out, rain soaking my coat. Jake's waiting in the car. I'm shaking, but not from the cold. I'm awake now. The manipulation here is textbook. What's the most manipulative thing a family member said to you? Let's call out these toxic patterns together. Drop it in the comments. We're in this fight as a community. I'm at my kitchen table, papers everywhere. Dad's will. Bank statements. Letters. I'm digging for the truth. Jake's across from me, highlighting clauses. He's my rock, my strategist. We're unraveling their plan. His voice was steady, saying, "Look here, Sarah. They will name you executor. Not your mom. Not Claire. Executor. Me. Dad trusted me to protect his legacy. Not them." My pulse races. This changes everything. I'm in Mr. Harris's office, Dad's lawyer. His desk smells like old books and regret. He slides me a folder. Mr. Harris's voice was grave, saying, "Your father updated his will last year. Your family wasn't happy." My voice was stunned, asking, "They knew and didn't tell me?" He nodded, saying, "They contested it. Wanted control. Your dad refused. My family tried to rewrite Dad's wishes. Behind my back. I'm gripping the folder, nails digging in. I'm piecing it together. Bank records show Mom withdrew thousands from Dad's account before he died. Claire's name's on the deed to Dad's cabin. My cabin. The one he promised me. You ever realize the people you love stole from you? Not just money, your trust, your memories. I'm building my team. Jake's my anchor. Mr. Harris is my guide. Then there's Mia, Dad's old friend. Mia's voice was fierce, saying, "Your dad knew they'd try this, Sarah. He left you clues. Check his safety." Clues. Dad's safe. My heart pounds. I'm back at his house, prying open the rusted lock. Inside I found it. Another letter. Photos. A USB drive. Dad recorded everything. Conversations, arguments, their plans to cut me out. I'm listening to the recordings. Dad's voice steady. He names them Mom, Claire, Tom, plotting to sell his estate. My blood boils, but I'm not breaking. I'm building. We're strategizing now. Mia's a retired paralegal, she knows the law. Jake's mapping out timelines. Taking notes. We're not just fighting for Dad's money. We're fighting for his truth. Jake's voice was resolute, saying, "We'll confront them legally. Get the will enforced. Freeze their accounts." Mia's voice was sharp, adding, "And we'll expose their lies. Publicly, if we have to." I'm nodding, pen scratching paper. For the first time I feel control. They underestimated me. Big mistake. I'm not just Sarah anymore. I'm Dad's daughter. His fighter. They thought they could bury his truth. They're wrong. Now we're getting to the good part. Who else is here for strategic revenge? Comment justice if you're ready to see this unfold. Let's do this together, you and me. I'm holding Dad's evidence. The truth is my weapon. They're not ready for what's coming. I'm pacing my living room, heart pounding. The USB drive sits on the table. Dad's truth locked inside. Tomorrow I face them. It's April 2025, weeks after Dad's funeral. Jake's checking the legal papers. Mia's prepping our case. We're ready. Jake's eyes meet mine, steady as ever. Mia's flipping through notes, muttering about loopholes. I'm holding Dad's letter, my courage. His voice was calm, saying, "You've got this, Sarah. They can't twist the truth anymore." Mia's voice was fierce, saying, "We've got the will, the recordings, the bank records. They're done." I nod, but my stomach's in knots. I'm not just fighting for Dad's estate. I'm fighting for myself. For closure. I remember Claire texting me yesterday saying, "Family meeting at Mom's. We need to discuss Dad's assets." Not Dad. Not grief. They think I'm still the quiet Sarah, the one who'll roll over. They're expecting tears. They'll get fired. I'm packing the evidence. Will, recordings, bank statements. My hands shake, but not from fear. From rage. Have you ever stood on the edge of something big? Knowing there's no going back. That's me. Right now. I'm in the bathroom, staring at my reflection. My eyes are sharp, Dad's eyes. I'm his daughter. I'm ready. I'm driving to Mom's, Jake beside me. The air's thick with spring heat. This is it. The showdown. I'm in Mom's living room, air stale with her lavender candles. Mom's on the couch, Claire beside her, Tom slouching. They're waiting for me to crumble. Mom's voice was condescending, saying, "Sarah, let's make this quick. We've decided to sell the cabin. Split the money." Cabin. Dad's promise to me. My jaw tightens. They're not even pretending to care. My voice was firm, saying, "No. Cabin's mine. Dad's will says so." Claire's smirk falters. Tom shifts uncomfortably. Claire's voice was sharp, saying, "Sarah, you're being dramatic. We're a family. We share." Share. They stole from Dad's accounts. Lied about his wishes. I'm done with their games. I pull out the folder, slap it on the table. The USB drive clinks beside it. Their eyes widened. "Gotcha." My voice was steady, saying, "Dad named me executor. I have his will. His recordings. Everything." Mom's face goes pale. Claire's mouth opens, no sound. Tom's staring at the floor. The room's electric with their panic. Tom's voice was stammering, saying, "Sis, what are you talking about?" "Recordings." My voice was unflinching, saying, "Dad recorded you. All of you." planning to cut me out. Sell his legacy. I plug the USB into the laptop, audio plays. I can still hear Dad's voice, faint but clear, saying, "Diane, Claire, stop it. Sarah gets the cabin. Don't manipulate her." Their voices, Mom's, Claire's, Tom's, fill the room. Scheming. Lying. Claire's hands shake, spilling her coffee. Claire's voice was desperate, saying, "That's not Sarah, you're twisting this." Mom's voice was cold, saying, "You're making a mistake, Sarah. We're your family." Family. They betrayed Dad. Betrayed me. I'm not their doormat anymore. I slide the bank records across the table. Withdrawals. Signatures. Their names, not mine. The air's heavy, silent. My voice was deliberate, saying, "I've frozen Dad's accounts. My lawyer's filing to enforce the will. You're done." Mom's eyes narrow, Claire gasps, Tom slumps. The power shifts. Feel it. They're not in control anymore. You ever feel the ground shift under you, and for once, you're the one standing tall? That's me. Right now. I'm grabbing my briefcase, Jake at my side. Mom's voice chases me, weak, desperate, saying, "Sarah, wait. We can talk about this." My voice was final, saying, "No. You should talk to my lawyer now." I walk out, Jake's hand on my back. The door slams. Dad's truth is free. I'm driving away, the cabin secured, Dad's legacy safe. But it's not over. Not yet. I'm getting chills. How do you think you would have handled this moment? Are you team go nuclear or team take the high road? Defend your choice below. Let's talk about it. This community's got your back. I'm at Dad's cabin, his watch ticking again. The fight's not done, but I'm ready. I'm standing in Dad's cabin. Sunlight streaming through dusty windows. His watch ticks on my wrist. The fight's over. It's May 2025, weeks after the confrontation. The air smells of pine and freedom. But the fallout's just beginning. I'm sorting Dad's old records. Jazz vinyls stacked high. Claire's text lights up my phone. "We need to talk." Mom calls next, voice shaky. Tom sends a half-hearted email. They're scrambling, desperate to rewrite the story. I remember Claire saying, all pleading, "Sarah, you're tearing us apart. Can't we just move on?" Mom's voice was strained, saying, "You're being selfish. Think of the family." Selfish. I'm protecting Dad's wishes. Their words sting, but I'm not bending. Not anymore. The community's buzzing. Neighbors whisper at the grocery store. Dad's friends call, offering support. They're Team Sarah. A neighbor's voice was warm, saying, "Your dad would be proud, Sarah. You stood up for him." I'm smiling, but it's bittersweet. The town sees the truth. My family's lies are unraveling fast. The lawyer, Mr. Harris, calls. The will's enforced. Cabin's mine. Mom's accounts are frozen. Justice feels cold. I'm sitting on the cabin porch, Jake beside me. My heart's heavy, relieved but raw. I won, but at what cost? You ever win a fight but feel the ache of what's lost? That's me, holding Dad's legacy, missing my family. I'm unpacking boxes in the cabin, our new home. Jake's hammering shelves. The lake sparkles outside. It's ours now. Lucy, Claire's daughter, visits. She's 9, all giggles, chasing fireflies. She's thriving, untouched by her mom's schemes. Lucy's voice was bright, saying, "Aunt Sarah, can we fish like Grandpa taught me?" I'm teaching her Dad's knots, rod in hand. Her laugh heals something in me. She's my reason to keep going. I'm building routines. Morning coffee by the lake. Evening walks with Jake. Grief's still there, but softer now. Mia stops by, bringing legal tips and homemade pie. Dad's friends drop off casseroles. My new family's growing. Mia's voice was warm, saying, "You're not alone, Sarah. We've got you." I'm nodding, throat tight. Their support stitches up old wounds. I'm healing one day at a time. Do you ever find strength in people who choose you? That's my new life. Built on truth, not blood. I'm at the cabin, staring at Dad's old jazz records. The fight's done, but I'm looking back. What did I lose? My family's trust. Their love, maybe. But I gained something bigger. My voice. My strength. Dad's truth. I'm walking to Mom's house one last time. She's on the porch, eyes tired. No anger left, just silence. My voice was calm, saying, I'm done fighting, Mom. Cabin's mine. Let's move on. Mom's voice was soft, saying, Sarah, I'm sorry. Her words hang there too late. I nod, turn away. Some bridges stay broken. That's okay. You don't always need everyone to love you. Sometimes you just need to love yourself. That's what Dad taught me. This journey from betrayal to empowerment hits differently, doesn't it? What's your biggest takeaway from this story? And if you've made it this far, you're clearly invested in these real human stories. Smash that subscribe button and let me know what story you want to hear next. I'm at the lake, Dad's watch ticking. The sun sets, golden. I'm home. I'm whole.